It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports. At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs in the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Lonzo Ball out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Oubre. Then it's Williams. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
This is what you call a dead-eye three-point perimeter shooter. Klay Thompson doing work.
Williams, a screen on Thompson. Shoots from the right block, and that one goes long. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. It's a three-point game. He feeds it to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Pass to Booker. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
We play just over a minute here in the first. Count that bucket.
In this situation, Devin Booker on the catch will never hesitate.
AGA, what about these Hawks? They can really be fun to watch.
Yeah, and they just need to be more consistent, Kevin. It seems they can beat anyone on any day. If they can start doing that regularly, we're talking about big things in the future.
Oubre can't get it to go.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Booker against Young. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense, the numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Now, here's Oubre. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Adams sets the pick for Booker. Cranes the three-pointer. Booker's got 5.
Boy, this guy's operating like a 10-year vet. Booker making all the right decisions almost immediately.
And Young kicks to Thompson. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
You know, outstanding start. You made 3 of your first 4.
Booker dishes the ball. Oubre on the wing. Guarded by Reddish. Oubre passes to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Excellent recognition from Kelly Oubre right there. So solid, sensing when one of his guys is open.
Here's Young. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long. And by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves, trailing by 5. On the wing, Williams. From outside the arc. Offensive rebound. Adams' shot is good.
So many NBA players will tell you Steven Adams is the strongest guy in the league, and he gets after it off the glass.
Bamba a screen on Ball. Young pass to Bamba. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Minnesota calls timeout. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Kaminsky is checked in for Adams. Hunter comes in for Williams. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Oubre. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Booker.
And at 6'6", Ball, very similar to Jason Kidd in terms of the vision that he plays the game with. His IQ is off the charts.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Ball dishes to Kaminsky. Here's Hardaway, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Guys, you want to be able to score from all three levels, and Hardaway Jr. is capable. In that instance, mid-range is on point.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Up top, McConnell. Defended by Young. Hardaway for 3. He doesn't hit that one. And Atlanta will go the other way. Young drives in. Off with the layup. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. McConnell finds Kaminsky. Bamba with the block.
That is a combination of length and defensive instinct. Send it back, Mo Bamba.
Young pass to Thompson. No good with the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Kaminsky in the corner. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Pass to Reddish. The Hawks working the ball around. And Young kicks to Thompson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Thompson's got 9. Timberwolves trail by 5. McConnell passes to Kaminsky. And the basket is good. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bamba a screen on McConnell. Young passes to Bamba. And the shot is good. He's got 6.
Well, you see the fluidity in the screen and roll game. Mo Bamba, decisive in his movements, is what allows him to convert.
Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Klay Thompson has been leading the charge for the Atlanta Hawks. We witnessed him delivering a series of 3-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And we'll be right back after this. We get underway once again. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
They've got Mohamed Bamba. Thompson is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Reddish, and it's Bull in at the 4. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Now here's Oubre. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the inside, just 5 to shoot. The kick out to Williams. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Williams with the steal. On the wing, Booker. He's got 5. Passes it to McConnell. And he comes up with the deuce. McConnell's got his first bucket of the night.
Way to create just enough separation to get that shot to go.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Owen. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
What I love about Steven Adams is he approaches the game with a level of physicality that sets a tone for his team. Outstanding defensively and growing offensively.
Second free throw, no good.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
And both free throws good for McConnell.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
And Young, here we go.
Well, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Young inside. He's covered by McConnell. Young's shot is good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And it's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And there's the pass to Thompson. The basket good off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been awful.
McConnell, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Trae Young. During the Sixers' process days, Doris, they developed lots of undrafted players.
They certainly did, Kev. Look no further than a guy like T.J. McConnell, who entered the league in 2015. Philly allows T.J. to learn how to play the lead guard position. He got plenty of minutes. He could play through his mistakes, and all that experience was huge for McConnell's game.
Now, here is Young. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Shot clock at 3. Thompson for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 7 rebounds in the game. McConnell with it. Picked up by Thompson. Oubre on the wing. Another miss by Minnesota. Atlanta leading by 10. Out to Thompson. Now, here's Bull. He's covered by McConnell. Young's shot is good. Young's got 10 points in the game.
A sneaky score in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
Minnesota calls timeout. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Kaminsky is checked in for Steven Adams. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Williams. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Kelly Oubre. And Ball subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And Booker kicks to Ball. Kaminsky sets the pick for Ball. Pass to Kaminsky. On the wing, Booker. Shot clock at 6. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. He has 7.
Analytics say don't shoot the mid-range shot. Sometimes the best scorers are efficient in that area. Devin Booker, one of those guys.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so it's Minnesota with it, following the bucket by the Hawks. A drive by Booker. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, the defense has got to be willing to guard the jumper, and for Devin Booker, that opens up the drive.
Bamba a screen on Ball. Young pass to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Now here's Booker. 9 points in the game so far. He kicks it to Kaminsky. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Kaminsky's got 7 points in the game.
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
Hardaway passes to Booker. There's the 3. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Hardaway.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Ball against Young. It's deflected. Outside, Ball. And Ball pulls it down. The Atlanta Hawks come into this one following a loss to Boston. Young dishes direct. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Outside, Ball. Kicks it to Hardaway. That will count.
And you watch Ball on the defensive end.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the...
Welcome in for halftime.
I made a few dollars scoring inside, so I appreciated how this...
And now, let's take a second here to look at what's ahead. And that's all for us. Now it's...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. We've got Booker, Kelly Oubre out there with Williams, and then there's Steven Adams, and it's Ball in at the point guard position. Now here's Adams. Booker outside from deep. Rebounded by the Hawks. Bomba's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Young kicks to Thompson. Looking for Young. He gets it there. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put an offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace responsibility is so crucial.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Now, here is Young. 12 points for him. Bowles setting the pick for Young. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Whiteside's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Wiseman comes in for Bowles. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Reddish. And it's Clarkson in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Booker. 10 points for him. Shoots over Clarkson. No good from Booker.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
There's the screen. Young drives in. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. T.J. McConnell, he's checked in for Minnesota. Here's Young. 14 points for him. Driving inside. And it's Wiseman that time on the assist from Young. Wiseman's got the lead up to 12 now for the Hawks. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Clarkson against Booker. The feed to Adams. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And he recovers it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They get it back. The kick out to Williams. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Williams has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Minnesota. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
And Doris, when you think Hassan Whiteside, what's the first thing that jumps into your mind?
Probably that lockdown defense, the ability as a shot blocker to intimidate people. Multiple seasons now, this is a guy who's led the league in blocks. Getting shots off around this guy is not an easy task.
The Hawks leading by 9. Poked loose. Young passes to Porter. Paxson coming off the assist from Young. Porter's got his first 3 points of the game.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
And here's McConnell. Pass to Adams. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. They get Hassan Whiteside.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. This is his second trip to the free throw line. And the Hawks making a change here. Caruso's checked in. And then for Minnesota, DeAndre Hunter comes in for Oubre. Hardaway is subbed in for Booker. And it's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Clarkson kicks to Porter. Over Williams. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Fade away. Hunter, no good.
No one near him on that one, and I'm not sure why he felt like he needed to fade away.
Caruso against Hardaway.
And get used to seeing that for years to come. Wiseman working in that pick and roll action and cashing in.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Adams. And McConnell gets it to go.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
McConnell against Caruso. And that one, good. Whiteside's got his first 2 points of the night.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Hawks?
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
And the other thing, guys, that they've been very effective at is shooting the long-range jumpers. The defense has been having trouble closing out to them in this game in particular.
We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Porter passes to Whiteside. Back to Porter. Passes it to Whiteside. To the paint. 4 on the clock. And there's Porter on the assist by Whiteside. Porter's got 5 points so far.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
Hardaway against Clarkson. Fires from deep. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
His first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Minnesota making a switch here. Ball's checked in.
And there have been some to compare Porter to Kevin Durant. And really a fluid shooter who also possesses amazing athleticism.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Clarkson. Tries again, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Hardaway. He has 5. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Williams with a clean look. No good from outside. And so it's Atlanta with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous... And let's listen in on what Nate McMillan had to say to his...
Okay, good patience on your spacing, getting it out, and attacking. Everybody is weak.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Michael Porter. Whiteside is out there with Weissman. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Caruso in at the 1. So that's the Hawks 5.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
Back to Clarkson. Now the pass to Porter. Clarkson bounce pass. Just 4 to shoot. Porter, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 12. Hunter on the wing. He's covered by Weissman. That shot off the mark. And Atlanta will come the other way. Caruso finds Porter. And here's Weissman. The kick out to Porter. Back to Weissman. Takes the 3. They get it back, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Booker comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr.
Steven Adams. Devin Booker.
Now here's Caruso. There's the dish to Weissman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Oh, nice job by Weissman to get some contact while in the act. Heady play.
Taking 2 shots.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Timberwolves trail by 12. Booker outside. Down low. Oubre outside. Off the mark, get a chance to trim it to single digits. Clarkson dishes to Porter. Oubre with the steal. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Hawks leading by 12. Porter with it. Now guarded by Ball. Weissman sets a screen for Porter. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Porter. To end the cold streak, he lays it in. Porter's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Booker finds Adams. Timberwolves passing it around. Hunter, no one around him. No good on the three. And it's Porter with the ball for Atlanta. Clarkson passes to Wiseman. And finished off by Wiseman.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the Timberwolves call time. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row. They turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. For three, Booker. And Ball pulls it down.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Inside, Thompson. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Adams taking his time here. For three, Booker. Again, the miss by Booker. The Hawks leading by 18. Young finds Thompson. Offline with his three.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
Booker against Young. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Thompson. Timberwolves trail by 18. Oubre outside. Bamba against Adams. Shoots over Bamba. Bamba with the block. It's stolen by Adams. Count that one.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Atlanta.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And these guys have played very well this season, and this win tonight, guys will push their win column up to 55.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Trae Young.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Oubre kicks to Booker. Adams sets the pick for Oubre. And another three for Minnesota.
Boy, this is an area of his game that he has stepped up from his entry point into the league. Kelly Oubre is got to be taken seriously from downtown right now.
And Thompson gets it to go.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And here's Atlanta. They led by as many as 18 points. Back to Young. Back to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, guys. Trae, what does a win like this mean in terms?
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke.
came up from me.